Ngayon kasama natin ang ambassador ng Pickleball na si Rodel Chiu. Good morning and welcome to the show. Now, Sir Rodel, I know that you just arrived from the US over the weekend. How was the trip?
Malayo. Nakakapagod, but I'm excited. You know?
Excited na rin po kami dahil off kami pinag-uusapan na itong si partner ko. Sabi niya, mag-enjoy ka later sa interview, pickleball.
Oo, kasi naglalaro siya ng pickleball.
Yes.
But Sir Rodel, you are the ambassador of Philippine Pickleball. Now, ano po yung, paano niyo po ginagamit ang inyong posisyon para to lalo pong i-promote ang sport ito sa ating bansa and to just inspire the young pickleball athletes in our country?
Well, I'm glad na tanong mo. 2018 nung natutunan kong laruin tong sport na to sa Amerika, sa Texas. 2019, immediately after natutunan ko noong December, summer of 2019, I brought my 2 paddles and 5 wiffle balls. And then, I'm from La Union, so dinala ko sa mga kapatid ko, mga high school friends ko, and so nag-promote na ako. And then, nag-pandemic, 2022, we were allowed to come back in. Nagdala ko ng 18 American pickleball enthusiasts.
Wow,
and so,
nice.
tinawag kong Philippine Pickleball Tour so that we were in Manila 2022. Pumunta rin kami ng Pangasinan 2023. Nasa Cebu kami. 2024, we were in Davao. That's when we launched yung Batang Pickleball.
Right.
And then hopefully, babalik kami sa Cebu this May.
Ayun.
Pero ang tagal na, no? So, si Sir Rodel introduced pickleball in our country 2019.
Yes.
But at this point, natutunan niya 2018, but
Yes.
dinala niya dito 2019.
2019.
Yes.
Pero dinala na siya ng 2016 sa
Oh,
Cebu.
earlier pa.
Yeah, earlier pa.
Pero here in Metro Manila, it was...
About that time, 2018, 2019.
So at this point po, somehow nasa 6 years mark na tayo. Would you
About.
say that we are already at this stage or phase now we're very structured and competitive already?
We are trying to be structured and I'm looking at yung growth ng pickleball at saka development ng sport. Ang ganda kasi may federation na tayo, yung Philippine Pickleball Federation. Meron na tayong mga leagues, Philippine Pickleball League. And ang rami natin mga coaches na certified na, officials na certified na. So I think we're ready for international engagement. In fact, marami na tayong mga players na sumasabak sa mga Asian competition.
Totoo po yan. And we're actually catching up, no?
We are.
Sa mga
We
in
are.
other countries as
Yeah.
well. And alam naman natin, isa rin siya sa mga fastest growing sports ngayon.
Yes,
Dahil ang dami
absolutely.
na rin mga court partner talaga na nag-open.
Oh, boy.
Diba? Anywhere, everywhere, parang may pickleball court. And you started 2018 po. Ano po bang nagustuhan nyo dito sa pickleball?
One, it's easy. Yung learning curve is very easy. Madali. Pwedeng babae, lalaki maglaro. Pwedeng matanda, bata pwede maglaro.
Yes,
you know?
totoo yan.
So all ages.
So in short, it's very inclusive and it's open
Very
to
inclusive.
everyone.
It's open for everyone. Very social.
Very social.
Very social. Ganda yung camaraderie ng community ng pickleball.
Now, yeah.
And tinutulad po siya sa, like sinasabi nila, mini tennis ito, or
Correct.
may similar siya with paddle.
And ping-pong.
Yes.
May mixture ng ping-pong.
Yes.
Pero ano po bang kinaibahan ng pickleball among the
Obviously, yung equipment, like I'm holding yung paddle, hindi siya racket ang tawag, para siyang ping-pong paddle, bigger than a ping-pong, smaller than a tennis racket. Yung bola niya, wiffle ball, so hindi siya tumatalbog kagaya ng tennis ball. But similar to a tennis sport, tennis na paddle kasi you play it on the ground, on a court. Yan.
Now, isa sa mga advocacy ni Sir Rodel is really to teach yung mga younger generation of pickleball players. Ito
Right.
na nga, magkakaroon tayo ng second edition
Yeah.
ng Batang Pickleball Elite Camp. Can you tell us more about this
Okay.
training camp?
Nung inumpisan ko mag-promote ng pickleball back in 2019, it's general public, adults, schools, bata, you know. But 2024, when we were in Davao City, nagkaroon ako ng desire to be specific, yung gender, age-focused Batang Pickleball, inspired by Batang Pinoy. So dadali mo yung sport sa mga remote areas. And so we launched Batang Pickleball in Davao City 2024. 2025 dinala namin sa Coronadal City. And that was the first elite Batang Pickleball. And there was a clamor back then, bakit nasa Mindanao kayo parate? Bakit hindi dito sa Maynila? And so a friend of mine, Jojo Senga, shout out sa kanya, sabi niya, pwede bang gawin natin sa Manila? And so lo and behold, nandito ako ngayon. to organize the second Elite Batang Pickleball sa Las Piñas sa Telepark come Saturday, the 21st.
But what is the vision of this Batang Pickleball Elite Camp, and how different is this from yung mga nakikita nating clinics?
Well, we aspire to be the premier clinic or camp ng mga kabataan 8 to 18, and we're not just working with the athletes, we want to work with the family, yung parents and coaches. And so yun yung kaibahan niya. And gusto namin, para siya, yung ecosystem na gusto namin ma-develop is parent, coach, athlete.
So is this open for everybody? Kasi
Yes.
I've noticed doon sa title natin na may elite camp, meron po ba tayong kinakailangan standards, qualities, or skill set ng mga pwedeng lumahok dito sa training camp na to, or wala naman?
Let me clarify, yung elite obviously is for players na naglalaro na ng tournament. So, kasi mas madali silang hubugin at i-develop yung skill kasi marunong na naglalaro na sila eh. While we are open to beginners, ganun pa rin yung advocacy namin. We want to promote the sport, grow the sport, and develop the sport sa lahat ng bata. Yun. But it so happened that, hindi namin ma-accommodate lahat, and so we are just focusing on certain demographics na talagang ready nang isabak sa, let's say, for example, sa next na palarong pambansa, gagawin yatang demo sport. At least meron na tayong mga batang magiging demo players mo. Ganyan.
Pero parang itong batang pickleball, inspirasyon niya yung parang batang Pinoy po
Yes,
ba?
yes.
Tama ba? And alam naman natin na syempre yung mga bata ngayon, mas maaga mo na silang tinrain, mas okay.
Oh,
Mas
Totoo.
Mas maaga.
Kasi it's a hand-eye coordination, it's muscle memory na sport. So the younger, the better. Kung pansinin nyo yung mga tennis players, they start at 3 or 5. Pagdating ng 12, ang gagaling nila. And so ang hope ko is to see 7, 8 years old na mga bata na in 2 years' time, sila yung mga champion natin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, can you walk us through dun sa mga activities na magaganap dito sa Batang Pickleball? Sabado na ito no?
Saturday.
So ano po yung expected nyo na matututunan ng mga partisipante na lalahok dito sa inyong program?
Well, we are partnering with our number 1 pro players, Leander Lazaro and Sarah Jane Lim. So sila yung ating mga coaches. Bagamat 3 oras lang to compare sa Coronadal, we had 3 days. And so, sinorte namin yung aming day kasi yun lang yung available. Gusto naming bigyan sila ng drills na pwedeng mag-enhance ng kanilang mga skill sets. Yan. Gawin namin sila Leander and Sarah magiging they will stand as role models natin. So that yung mga bata, they will look up, one day magiging katulad namin sila Ate Sarah, sila Kuya Leander. Ganun.
Totoo yan. And importante rin po talaga yung drills, no?
Oh,
Dito sa
very.
pickleball.
Yeah.
Kasi ano yan fast eh. I think endurance is dapat malakas din.
Agility, endurance, stamina ang kakailanganin. Akala mo para siyang backyard sport lang, pero hihingalin ka.
Yes,
Nasubukan
super.
mo, di ba?
Yes po,
Daniela?
mga 5 hours po.
Oh! Wow!
Yes! Minsan halos everyday naglalaro
Yes.
si
Maabot
Danny
ng
ng
ganun,
pickleball.
Pero ang saya po kasi talaga ng pickleball. No?
Iba yung community niya.
Yes.
So more than the sport, actually, personally,
Yes.
ako gusto ko yung nakilala ko si Daniela, nakilala ko si
Correct.
Meg.
Through
Bukas ba,
pickleball.
maglalaro ko ulit? So yung camaraderie ba? Yung community. It's a family, basically.
Yes. And then, tama po kayo sa sinabi nyo kanina, na walang pinipili.
Wala siya.
Edad, bata,
Yeah.
matanda,
Yeah.
or kahit ano pa. You're part of the community.
Correct.
At ang gusto ko dito, madali siyang matutunan.
Oh, very easy. I think the easiest learning curve ng paddle sport compared sa tennis, sa ping-pong, ang hirap. I'm a ping-pong player. Tennis, you have to serve it, overhead. Badminton, you have to have a certain skill sa wrist. Itong pickleball, very easy.
Yes.
Now, based on your assessment, ano po yung nakikita nyo sa ating mga young Filipino athletes? Yung nakikita nyong gap sa kanila, is it the technical foundation or yung kailangan pa ng mas madaming international exposure, mindset, or iba pa?
Well, it's a combination of all. Kailangan natin to have a good grassroots program. Kailangan natin ng facilities. Kailangan natin ng structured programs. kailangan natin yung help ng federation, ng PSC, kailangan nating tulungan sila sa mga equipments nila. Ganyan. And I think nangyayari na yan kasi lahat ng stakeholders sa Philippines are very cooperative naman, nagtutulungan. So yun yung kaibahan niya sa ibang sport.
So you do connect with other clubs and
We do.
LGUs
Yes,
to
yes.
strengthen yung promotion lalo ng
Yes.
pickleball in our country.
Yes, we want to see ourselves as one big family in sa pickleball. That we are not divided. We are one. Gusto nating ang beneficiary kasi nito is the next generation. Lalo na ako, yung aking advocacy, the younger generation. Kasi sila yung future na athlete nito.
Correct. Yun ang future natin, yung mga next generation. But what do you see naman po happening in the next 2 years? Yung realistic breakthrough dito sa
Yung roadmap,
Roadmap.
ng
Okay.
Philippine pickleball in our country.
I'm glad na tanong nyo. Part of the reason, in fact, secondary reason why I'm here, gusto ko mag-forge ng partnership with stakeholders, such as yung RABI, yung intercollegiate, kasi yung mga middle school, high school na mga bata, ang next na roadmap nila is college. And so if I forge partnership with the Intercollegiate Pickleball Association, it's natural yung development nun. Then I want to work with coaches, na mga local coaches rito, ipapasa mo lang yung mga batang pickleball. And then mga facilities, kailangan yon. So if you see it in one big piece, they are nagtutulungan, parents. That's why we do workshops sa mga parents, nutrition ng mga bata, yung recovery ng mga bata, yung mga mental health ng mga bata. So that when it becomes a national sport, which I think will happen in the next
Soon, yeah.
year or two, ang pinag-usapan magiging demo sport siya sa palarong pambansa. In 2028, hopefully maging demo sport siya sa Olympics sa LA. And then 2032 sa Australia maging Olympic sport ang pickleball. So before that happens, ready na yung Filipino batang pickleball.
As an ambassador, what are the nakikita niyo three main priorities na kailangan munang magampanan in order to really strengthen pickleball in our country? Gaya na ng you want national representation,
Yeah.
especially with international competition,
Yeah.
starting from the young.
Yeah, yeah. So again, I'd like to see all stakeholders from the federation to the PSC, the National Sports Authority, and then coaches, yung mga parents. Kung nakikita nating magkakasama lahat yan, we look at the sport in one lens, I think if magta-thrive tayo, we will become successful sa
Correct.
pickleball sa Pilipinas.
And if we only have one goal, di ba?
Yes.
At sigurado naman po tama kayo. In the next 2 years, I think kasama na tayo sa mga international competition, sa Olympics, itong pickleball.
And I'm sure magkakaroon na yan in the future ng mga national selections.
I believe so. And so I'd like to, give a shout out sa Philippine Pickleball Federation kasi yun yung kanilang advocacy. We want to see national players na magko-compete representing the siya and then eventually sa US. Ako, dahil from Texas ako, gusto ko makita nung Filipino players, athlete, na meron silang national roadmap, meron silang Asia roadmap, meron silang North America. And so I'm now currently working with mga leagues sa Amerika na pwede nilang puntahan. Summer after summer, pwede nating i-petition yung mga bata or suportahan na magkaroon sila ng 1 month na stay sa Amerika to train.
Finally,
Exciting.
sir, very short lang po, kindly invite our viewers to support itong Batang Pickleball Elite Camp happening this Saturday.
This Saturday po sa Tela Park sa Las Piñas. I've never been there but I heard it's one of the best facilities sa Philippines. It's about 15 courts, indoor, international na quality, and it will be from 8 to 12. We will be headed by Leander Lazaro and Sarah Lynn Narvasa. Ayun po. This February 21st from 8 to 12 in the afternoon.
Thank
On
you
that
so
note,
much
thank you
po.
so much, Sir Rodel, and
Maraming
see you
salamat
soon.
rin. Yeah, glad to meet you both.